Once the snow is thick enough, we can eat it.
It's so cold. Does aristocrat training really need to be done here?
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain composed and elegant even amidst harsh conditions. For example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward, but do so without a stain on their garment and their elegance fully intact.
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventuring. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake. Uh-huh. This is where you can finally apply some of your adventuring knowledge.
You look pretty confident this time. All right, let's get started. Remember, you must be graceful and elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air. That would be most unsightly.
Animal test 6308.
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult, remember. That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have said, well, keep your Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. He said we needed to reach the end of our journey, and we won't find out what this journey is. Don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey... Oh, you mean the god that took your brother? You're right. After all, everything that... Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding... Well, we've ruled out two gods so far. The animal and Geo... Paimon doesn't think we can... Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's nodded someone already! Atsuko, in Liyue Harbor! She's from Inazuma! Let's see what she has to say!
Useless.
Oh. Hello. Oh, is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh. So that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
Great! We came to the right person!
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small.
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found all I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean but to my surprise, my journey, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive,
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
well, because everything is just too restrictive over
Kanjo Commission?
Along with the other two commissions, one of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like that. What I mean to say is, unless you have an... you should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the... But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
The raft ideas...
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet, voyaging far and wide, has made them...
But it's an armed fleet, right?
That part is up to you. If you're... The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's... What in the world do those symbols...
Who have we got here? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has... She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing! It's Paimon!
Paimon? What a fat...
Huh? The fragrance of...
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible? Only if the mood takes me.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the
Huh? I thought you might be. The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament there are 2 important rules. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get... And with Liu as savior taking...
But we didn't come here...
Well, before you dismiss the idea get this.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact.
Is there really such thing as a masterless...
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well...
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talent. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting...
Inazuma? You...
Well, why didn't you say so? In that case, if you win the turn...
You just want her to take...
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let it
What are we gonna do? Looks like...
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to...
It seems like it will only be a matter of time.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Hello, are you here?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have the Clash as a comprehensive... Nobody wants...
Yeah.
Me?
Uh-huh.
What? You... Not to mention, they tried to sneak past... I planted a left hook on the skinnier ones. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade her... I told... I'm not saying I came out complete...
Uh-huh. But for us,
I'll see you in the arena.
Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Hi there. Are
That's right. Nothing beats real-life but this tournament.
Exactly.
this master of you?
Famous. He's the founder of the Ling Shan. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near. He's got to be a grand master to the Ling Shan clan. He teaches...
Forced dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where, for example, our
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lift.
It sure is.
We're clear.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course.
But recently, though,
So, if we can get our hands on a vision
well, we have to try.
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide.
See you in the...
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the... If so,
So you're also...
you better believe it. For me, obtaining a vision is the... No. I know how that's... I've passed in most people's, a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I've also brought along a bit of... Of course, I also put in a few... Ha! You don't mince your word. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get...
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some
Chink's a village arm wrestling champ. Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Did I hear?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that... It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I trust you are aware that, only the... Really? But from what I've heard...
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure it's just a formality for you, of course, but so far I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah. Also, don't forget to mention that the...
Whoa.
Might as well declare her
I wonder if it's
Okay, right. You're a great hero such as your...
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to...
But why would anyone want to go somewhere
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance then. Well, nobody expected you to sign up to it. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about...
Hey, so Paimon think even though you don't have a vision, so Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't. In any case, looking at the competition... All right, it's showtime!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready? Good. Then please...
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing. So, what do you think, Cap?
Impressive.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. So come on.
All right. You fought well.
All right then. You know, a lot of... And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same. For one thing, So, I'm putting you straight...
Huh? But we only just started the qualifying.
This is how Captain Beto worked. Besides, at your level...
Huh. To be...
All right, I'm gonna... We're finally here, folks.
Your opponent has... You may well be stronger than him, but did very well.
All right, that's enough.
Your opponent in the semifinals is I do not doubt your
Relax.
Okay.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. It's a fury. You're pretty good. Congratulations. I was beat.
Right. For a moment, if you had a vision...
I wanted a vision once, but mine, I lost interest eventually. I fought and won.
Huh?
No, I didn't. Only in defeat can...
Wow.
If you have the chance in the future.
By the way...
Whether they'll be as tough as me, so don't get too...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find.
Ah, it's you! I myself was a
Maybe...
Why, yes. I faltered, but given my stature, still, I'm sure he'll be
Hey there!
He tried to use force. His opponent was pretty. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Don't even get me started. I don't dare tell my Sorry, I shouldn't be.
Oh.
Thanks.
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
You gave an outstanding... I could sense that you... But you were quick to adapt. In fact,
I guess not using your elemental
We wanted to ask.
Not exactly. As for the guy, what's the matter? Worried that you...
if that is the case, I haven't proper...
Yeah.
It is true that I do not mean to, given your talent,
Hang on.
gathering intel besides our favorite.
You bet. Wait a
However, there come with me. Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say, if I'm not mistaken, you Since a young age, I have been attuned. It is things of this nature.
As crazy as all that.
My humble abilities are to think a human could wield the elements with, and not to mention your incredibly complex.
Hey, stop evaluating.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined... Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel element...
It's nothing. It's been a long... Honestly, even...
Perhaps such unfathomable... However, I still... Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. Now then.
Absorption test. Animal test.
Disappear! Here! Worthless!
Your skills in... Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintain... He relies entirely on the element of surprise to... In other words, as long as you please, save your thanks. If anything, I should... The world is a truly mysterious place.
You seem kind of obsessed with vision.
I desire to know what meaning, vision, and what influences the gods... My apologies. For allowing me the honor of witnessing... So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, a vision... Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that in the outset... Supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria, not to mention, with no new electrovisions having been granted for such a long time.
She sounds less like an archon.
As far as I know, she is an archon that pursues eternity. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare...
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would...
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will... If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish... The time for your match.
Oh, right! We got so distracted...
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can... Very well. Let's go.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! We've reached the climax of the... We've seen many exciting... Now, I'd like to introduce... She strikes fear into the...
Wow!
I've been waiting... I'm sure everyone witnessed... But today's final... As for our other combatant... Come on, what could be taking him so long? Apologies! Everyone just sit tight! We've got no other choice. If he doesn't...
Wait a moment. So, Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on Traveler.
Let me see. That's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody...
We don't know when it was taken. I never thought that someone who...
No need to worry. Even the craftiest... The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility.
Well, if you insist, I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation.
If you would, please come with me. Come with me. I can sense...
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the price in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see, shortly. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
The wrong test subject.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Drat! If I only had a vision. Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to—
This has nothing to do with visions. Additionally, you're chosen as— In other words, you... But most disappointing of all is it appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine! Fine! I've had my eyes on this vision.
Aha! So you—
I'd intended to win after watching the semi-finals, since there was no use, I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my Drat. I know an empty— Fine.
You know, according to— Huh? Not to mention that it seems that it would be—
Whoa, whoa!
If this is where talking gets me, then forget—
Teamwork is true! Stay
Here's
clear.
something special.
Animal test 6.
Boring! Useless!
No! No!
Put down the vision and leave.
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you.
No need.
Huh?
I take no pleasure in when people are forced into a corner. That is when their greatest strength will— But unfortunately, yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished from the moment he stole the vision. I've tried many other methods, though few tales tell of them. After seeing you command multiple Come, why don't you give it a try? I see. No matter. This was
Yeah, what's the story?
The story begins with an old He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. people's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day I may come to, but as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in...
Kazuha!
All right then, it's time we return. Allow me to gather...
Huh?
If you're looking for the captain, it seems that the Crux clash got out of hand. This Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being... But still...
The one who stole the vision, he knew he stood no chance, in which case the...
Huh? So, if that's the case, then the rules stipulate...
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go
Yes, I believe so. But the voyage to Inazuma is a In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of...
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change...
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's... Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. In the meantime,
Paimon believes you...
Thank you. One final word of warning.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? Now that I think about it, it's been quite...
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will... Oh, is that right? The fleet is nearly... Captain Beidou sent me to come get...
Seems Beidou is a...
Of course. There are many...
So you'll be heading off then? Weather the journey before you... Until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma?
Well, I guess it's time for...
Okay, thanks...
Just following orders.
Useless. Useless.
If all these years, come rain or storm, we set sail for the
Anchors away!
Ahoy there. Reduced. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways.
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempest surrounding... Oh, the fleet was fully up to the challenge. Now then, let me introduce everyone.
You don't know how long...
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation for...
Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just...
Good. Then if it's all settled...
All right.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storm.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye!
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just...
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku, so we have to play by the rules. Even...
Hello? Please state your name. You must be... Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you... Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot... My apologies, but I'll...
Here are the entry papers for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take...
I see. Okay.
The Outlander Affairs, they only check in...
Sheesh.
Well, let's not forget, as the word suggests, Outland, not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider's... Now, let's head over to the... Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
You've completed the entry procedures, yes?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a processing fee?
That's right. 1 million per applicant.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your...
Ma'am, these...
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of...
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 Mora should cover.
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down!
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600?
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So when the day comes that some poor merchant...
Then they'll milk them for all their...
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend... Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this... The most that overseas merchants can do to look... That's how the international trade is...
So it's a trade association?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests. The association... Essentially, it's an association devoted to both... I see. So, after all, the Raiden Shogun is the most... Huh. I was going to say nothing...
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight.
Really? Wow!
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my... Connections come at a high... In fact, there's no real cost as such. I like to do things in a way that keeps...
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon.
Oh, here's the situation. Recently, the head of the association is called Kurisu, and he's...
Huh? Hello there. You must... good. That's a relief.
We heard the association...
Yes. Left, right, and center.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things...
But it's not the root cause of our woes. No. What's really squeezing up those Mora grubbers from the
Oh, of the three
That's right. They impose astronomical... They just issued a new tax decree
Crystal marrow.
Eventually. One of the older Liyue merchants recalled that So, in order to pay our tax, but then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. Now there's only one... Exactly. So this event, it's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our... But this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be... Fontaine, my dear...
Sounds awful. What do you think we should do? But Kurisu's the head of those...
Right. And
Okay. What...
that vet... I've actually done Hey, that's a pretty good... If I remember correctly, are you...
Got it! We're...
Which one should I choose? I need to think about it.
Huh? I don't think I recognize. So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't trade secret. Got it?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? They're wasting their time.
Hey, what?
Get out of here. Go on.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. Actually, we're having a little...
No? Well, getting you to go fixing things when you... Oh, that guy? He used to be a bit of a suck. I can only assume he must have found... Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. When Inazuma closed... The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him.
So he left the association.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that.
Really?
Well then, it sounds like you may have...
Which one should I choose?
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt. Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Ah, my hometown. Huh? What is...
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the Xiao lanterns.
This guy has a really active imagination.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make... You mean the folks from the internet? Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to... I've run into folks from the association. Don't you think...
Well, no one's...
They're so resilient, so I caved. Those... All right. I'll tell you the whole...
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them.
Come on, so come on, get it off your chest.
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru. Keijiro and his companions. They start by overtaxing the merchants. Then, once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to them.
It's just...
I'm their puppet, yes. Evidence. Now that I think about it, whenever I report... As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago.
Really? Well, then there's...
Keijiro! It's him!
After him! Too close! That's too close!
Come out, I can see you. Who are you? Why are you following me?
It's not like I'll get any customers. Uh-oh! Seems like he's noticed us.
Keijiro!
After him! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Love or freedom? Which one should I choose?
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Love or freedom? Which one should I choose? Now, who else is behind on payments?
Should I close early?
Let me think. Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line.
He's getting further and further away!
What was that sound?
Shh! Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried some...
let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for.
Great! Well, now we have our...
I'll...
Huh? You are...
I need a little more.
Huh. Poor Werner.
But we really don't have anything left.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to...
Huh? Is this... You've been swindling us!
Well,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some
So you think you can use this against me, do you?
Word has it that samurai in the commission place great importance on reputation.
Huh? Is that a threat?
No, not at all.
Well, even if what you say is...
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal. Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation.
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden?
And not even an ounce of shame for his act.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had
Come on, Harrison.
I'm sick of being pushed around like...
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our heart.
Oh, and you dare to utter the... Seize the merchants!
Uh-oh.
Gentlemen, gentlemen, come.
Who are you supposed to be?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yash... Shh. Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young... lady of our clan. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the...
That fan. I don't need any trouble with her.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. No response, huh?
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry you're late.
Hey, I was... if nothing else, I'm...
Toma?
Shh, not here. Too many people... Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. All right, time for me to answer your questions. Straight to the point. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro...
You've been So, the Yashiro...
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himigimi.
Seems like she must be super fit.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato. Despite the fact that he's I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation, you're asking the right questions. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of
Still pretty good going for...
Well, maybe Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world. But so, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come, that is, that you have what it takes to change
the tide of the...
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, navigating powerful people, with your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Yes, of course. Well, my work... Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. Good luck with everything.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? Huh? What's up? Oh, right! as we get off Ritu. Well, guess we...
Useless. Lament!
Stop there. Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kind of...
If you don't have a travel permit, then...
Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying we should go? Guess it can't hurt. Who knows?
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office.
We're here to see,
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced—
Wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from a come on in.
My sincere—
Boring!
I am Hiragi Shinsuke.
Nice to meet you. So...
All right.
So what you're saying...
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it...
Exactly!
And I hear you also foiled a foot...
Whoa, you heard about that too? Yep, it's true. Something wrong?
No. Rito is greatly off. One other thing.
Oh, sure, no problem.
Excellent. You must know that Shin...
Yep, we've picked a few...
Yes, bring me 300 Shinsen.
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Too much trouble, is it? Then how about this? We have a few items that...
That sounds
709 letters, to be precise.
Hey, what gives...
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?